Hello, I'm Ed Leek, and this is the 5th video in my sort of commentary and thoughts and feedback of the Google Marketing Live 2019. So that's the quick intro out of the way. If you haven't seen the other videos, check the playlist out. It should be somewhere around here, or look for the first video. Let's jump straight into number 5.
Thanks, Anthony.
My name's not Anthony.
And hello, everyone. It is so great to be back at Google Marketing Live. Now, Prabhakar has already shown you the power of visual content in discovery campaigns. And that sets us up nicely to talk about YouTube. YouTube is one of the largest...
Right, I'm just going to split. I've actually got the playback set at 1.2 times speed. So I'm just going to slow. She talks a little bit quicker, which is good. I like information fast and forthcoming, so I'm just going to slow it down a touch.
In the world, with over 2 billion signed-in users visiting every month. And every day, these users watch over 1 billion hours of video from millions of different creators to entertain themselves, connect with others, and learn new things. These users expect delightful, creative video wherever they are, on mobile, TV, and beyond.
TV's dying.
6-second bumper ads are a great way for you to capture the attention of this consumer because it's a format that's custom built for mobile viewing. You'd be surprised how much you can say in just 6 seconds. In fact, in 2018, we challenged a group of agency creatives and filmmakers to retell classic fairy tales using bumpers. This one here from Goldilocks is one of my favorites.
Introducing the porridge lock. If it's not Goldie's locks, it's not locked.
6-second bumper ads also punch far above their weight when it comes to effectiveness. When compared to a 30-second TrueView ad, research from Ipsos shows us a video ad sequence of 3 6-second ads has 107% higher ad recall and 134% higher purchase intent. That's a big impact. But we know there's still a lot of untapped potential when it comes to short-form advertising. One of the most common challenges we hear is that it's resource-intensive and often expensive to adapt high-quality long-form content down to shorter formats. That's why we're really excited that later this year, we're launching Bumper Machine.
It's a catchy name.
Bumper Machine generates 6-second video ads directly in Google Ads, making it easier for you to be there for your customers on YouTube, all by extending the impact of your creative in a mobile-first way. And the best part is there's no additional production costs. All you have to do is just give us a link to one of your YouTube videos that's under 90 seconds. After the span of a few minutes, we'll generate 3 to 4 different 6-second videos. We've even included light editing features so that you can have the final say over each video's audio and visual elements.
Well, this sounds cool. I haven't actually used this, to be honest with you. We do have clients running 6-second ads, and my biggest issue with YouTube is just measurement. And I'm trying to remember. I think it's 6-second ads that we can't get an audience from. We, as in collective we, people that you know watch TrueView, you can have audience, create audiences from them. I might be wrong here, but if I remember rightly, yeah, that's one of my bugbears. But also getting all these impressions, these video views, which is an impression in this day and age, back into analytics for audiences, for attribution. It's not there. You can do it with display.
So how does this all work? Well, you guessed it. It's with machine learning. Bumper Machine will evaluate your original video based off of criteria like motion.
See, now this makes sense. In the I think it was the first video where the chap's talking about your phone, putting it up to a picture, and it understands that it's a cat or a dog. That's not for humans. They're building this technology for their AI and their automation. They're not building it for us. I mean, how stupid you have to hold your phone up to a picture for Google to tell you one of those is a cat, the other one's a dog. No disrespect to people that are that stupid, of course.
Contrast, faces, and brand elements like logos and packaging. We'll then create multiple bumper ads that are sure to prominently feature your brand. Grubhub a leading online and mobile food delivery brand, used Bumper Machine to generate new videos to leverage as part of their ongoing campaigns. The brand found that Bumper Machine offered greater flexibility, making it easy for them to create captivating new videos, all from existing creative. Here's an example. Now,
I'm hungry
for some
again.
of you, Bumper Machine is just a starting point. It's a way to visualize what's possible in 6 seconds, maybe even showing you a new creative direction. For others, this is a fast, easy, and free way to meet your reach and frequency objectives, or maybe to get started with video ad sequencing for the very first time.
Excuse me. Reach and frequency. If you don't understand what she means there, essentially, the one thing as an advertiser, as a business owner, as a marketer that you have to avoid in virtually all situations and cases is a high frequency, because it drives down engagement, which drives up your cost, your click-through rates, and your cost, your CPMs and your CPCs.
Whatever your advertising goals may be, we want to make it easier for you to reach more people with an engaging and effective ad format. So we hear you. Creating a great ad is hard. It's one of the most common challenges that we hear in Google Ads. But an equally common challenge can be finding the right people across all of Google's properties that might be your next best customers. We want people to discover what your brand has to offer. And we have many audience solutions for you to be there in those key moments. But it's not always easy for you to know which one to use. So we want to make that a little less complicated for you. And that's why we're merging custom affinity and custom intent audiences into one powerfully simple solution. We call them custom audiences.
We find one of those works really well, one of those doesn't, so I hope this doesn't mean that they work slightly less better. Interesting.
This brand new workflow makes it easy for you to find the best ways to reach the people you care about all in one combined audience.
But it's more automation. It's taking 2 options and giving you one instead, restricting what the human, we can do. Machine learning.
So here's how it works. Now, I don't know about you, but I can't wait for the weather to warm up so I can get outside and do some hiking with my family. Let's say that you want to connect with people like me who enjoy hiking. Well, it's pretty easy. To start, just describe the people you're trying to reach, like hiking enthusiasts. We'll help you along the way by suggesting relevant keywords, websites, apps, and more, all based off of your marketing objective. In this case, I can choose hiking trails near me, hiking essentials, nature trails, and more. As you build your custom audience, you'll get audience insights and impression forecasting, meaning that you'll have a better idea of your audience's composition and reach before you even start using it in a campaign.
And here's the point, actually. You don't have to type in. You can literally put in your web address in the display audiences planner builder, whatever they call it now, or a specific landing page. And a bit like DSA, dynamic search ads, the display system will pull audiences that suit your website content. So you don't even have to type stuff in. A lot of people don't know that you can do that. So that if you're trying to second guess by typing stuff in, you can be biased, and sometimes it's actually a good thing. Just stick your web page in or the product page, and Google will suggest some audiences as well. That's just a little trick that not a lot of people know.
And here's the best part. When you're done, you can use this custom audience across your Gmail, YouTube, and discovery and display campaigns.
Frequency cap them.
Now, we know that coming up with a great audience strategy can be hard work. And we want to make sure that work pays off for you by reaching more people at scale. That's why, in addition to custom audiences, we're introducing the Audience Expansion tool. This tool makes it easy for you to find more people like those in your audiences. So let's go back to the hiking example. You can move the slider to the right to expand and reach more people. Move it to the left to more closely match the explicit audience traits that we defined earlier. As you tweak this audience expansion tool, you'll see estimates that make it easier to understand the impact on your reach. You'll also get reports on your original and modified audience, so you can optimize as you go. And this means that you can find the right reach to accomplish your campaign goals.
So this is better. There is this functionality already exists with conservative and aggressive expansion. So, but it didn't stipulate how it would expand in the numbers and the metrics. So this is better. But again, this is positive. This is more new stuff. I like the bumper machine. I think that's quite cool. Depends how it works, of course. But again, our experience of the display automation to expansion of audiences on previous gen tech, and this is obviously the new stuff, has been pretty poor. We turn it off.
Early results have been really promising.
So she's going to say that.
Advertisers using audience expansion on their display campaigns have seen up to 50% more conversions for the same investment. Look for both custom audiences and audience expansion to release for Discovery and YouTube later this year.
Definitely worth testing if that's even half true, quite frankly. But yeah, previously this tech wasn't great. But we noticed this with smart bidding a few years ago. It's way better than it was. Way better. So you've got to test everything. Yeah.
As marketers, we're lucky to get a front row seat to the rapid changes in how people experience media. While we know that traditional and digital media are starting to converge, the pace and the scale of this change is still really impressive. For example, an estimated 1 billion people will stream music globally this year. That's huge. Although, I gotta be honest, that doesn't surprise me that much. I'm streaming music all the time.
She's streaming music right now. She's not even listening to us. I'm old-fashioned. I buy mine still. I still buy on Google Play, of course. Google. Yeah, I don't really stream. That's just me. Not that you're interested, so we'll carry on.
But people aren't just looking for music. We've seen that mobile searches for podcasts have grown over 85% in the last 2 years.
I'm kicking myself. 6-7 years ago, at my agency, I literally sat down my small team that it was then of half a dozen people and said, we must do a podcast. They're going to come back into fashion. I still have the notes from the whiteboard on that day of all the ideas. I bought content.fm. I didn't do it. I was right and I was wrong not to push, but unfortunately no one else really believed what I was saying, and I hate it because I waffle, so I'd be great I'd be great for me on a podcast, probably not anyone else.
And this year, it's estimated that 73% of US households will be equipped with a connected TV. These trends present new opportunities for brands to be there in front of an engaged audience. That's why we're creating new ad experiences tuned to how people consume media today, as well as in the future. To start, we've made audio ad inventory available in Display and Video 360, our enterprise media buying solution that's part of Google Marketing Platform. Now you can connect with users in key moments throughout the day when they're listening to services like Google Play Music, Spotify, and more. We also want to make it easy to reach those users on connected TVs. These are people watching premium TV content through streaming services. Today, you can manage your connected TV campaigns right alongside your traditional digital campaigns in Display and Video 360. This makes it easy to people watching content from ESPN, Univision, AMC networks, and more. And this is in addition to the YouTube connected TV inventory that's already unique to our platform. But that's not all people are watching. Many of us still sink back on the couch and watch our favorite programs on network television. So to help you reach these traditional TV viewers, Display and Video 360 will provide access to national broadcast and cable networks, as well as thousands of local TV stations. Today, US network affiliates are accessible through a beta integration with Wide Orbit. And later this year, premium national channels will be available through our partnership with Clipped. This means that Display and Video 360 users can manage their media in a fraction of the amount of time it takes using traditional methods. We can see a future where
Google owns everything. Yeah, they're really hoovering up with these things. I mean, this is definitely enterprise level stuff, though. A lot of people, you can probably skip beyond this, but Christ, Google, every finger in every single pie.
TV and digital media buying teams work much more closely together. To make this transition easier, we've created a space dedicated to TV within Display and Video 360. There, you'll be able to buy and optimize all types of TV inventory alongside your digital buys. We'll start rolling out this new workflow in the fall of this year. Brands now have more ways to be there for consumers, no matter where they are in their digital journeys. With these new products, and more to come, we hope that you'll be able to connect and engage with even more of your customers. And with that, I'd like to welcome Oliver to the stage.
This is a really tough audience, isn't it? I mean, you could literally hear a pin drop. Yeah. Just trying though. Yeah, mixed about that. I like the bumper machine. That sounds pretty funky. Audience stuff. It's just less control, the audience side. It's the future, isn't it? Machine learning, automation, we get less and less control. You don't have to use these features, but at the end of the day, they'll probably be the de facto standard in a year or two, and you won't have the old features. So, okay, mixed on that one. We're at 17 minutes nearly, so I'm going to wrap up here. Probably going to do one more, and my stomach's rumbling because it is a Saturday afternoon. Not that you care or want to know that. So, thank you for watching. Do click the like button, consider subscribing, and leave a comment if you so wish. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much.